Welcome back, everybody, to game number 2 of the G1 League NA European Qualifier between Team Liquid and Evil Geniuses. Team Liquid have solidified themselves a Game 1 win. They are up 1-0 here against Team EG. EG, they've beaten Team Liquid 2-0 in their last 2 meetings, but unfortunately for them, they dropped Game 1 here. We're going to see if they can bounce back. This is a, well, loser goes home kind of match here. This is a loser bracket match. Winner of this goes on to verse the loser of Fnatic and Alliance in the loser bracket finals. But for now, we have to see if EG can bounce back. I'm Gods from Beyond the Summer, and joining me is, well, none other than Cyborg Matt. Did you catch Game 1, Matt?
Yeah, Game 1 was really entertaining. I mean, Liquid made a really strong comeback.
Yeah.
Towards the second half of the game, no mistakes made, and just dominated, to be honest.
Yeah, I think the most impressive, it was really entertaining because it wasn't like it looked like just, okay, Liquid get back, they're starting to win the game and they're just going to cruise to victory. But EG put up such a good fight that it actually sort of made me second guess whether or not Liquid were actually going to just keep on winning.
Yeah, I mean, well, how did they come back from this now? I mean, EG must really be shaken after that first game.
Yeah, well, as some people in chat were saying, they need to focus more on playing Dota 2 and less on tweeting because I think they're great at tweeting, but they need to focus more on their Dota 2 games right now.
I think Demon tweeted up that he was not focused, but I mean, yeah, it's like you say, you know, if he's too busy tweeting,
yeah,
he needs to get in the game.
Yeah. Well, the other big thing is Demon actually earlier today was practicing for this match, but I think he forgot that it's a Dota 2 match. He was streaming some League of Legends. I don't know what that was about, but
I don't know what that game is.
A game we shouldn't actually mention on the stream here. A game. Anyways, we'll see.
Is that an iPhone game?
I think they have it on iPhone. It might only be Android.
Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't ring a bell.
All right. Well, that's neither here nor there because we've got a Dota 2 game. Liquid this time on the Radiant side. They've got the first pick. They're going to ban out the Wisp and Batrider. Same 2 heroes as last game. So once again, it's Demon's Batrider, and once again, it's JO's Wisp. EG ban out the Lone Druid Lifestealer. This is what they were doing earlier when they beat Liquid. Last game they didn't ban the Lifestealer, but that's because their plan was to first pick the hero. So this time they want to take it away from Liquid, and Liquid, same as last game, they first picked Nyx Assassin. So no big surprises there. I guess the main thing is here, like the question is, do EG look to go for a radically different strategy, or do they sort of stick to what's worked for them?
Well, picking up a Magnus is a good start.
Yeah.
Combo that with some AoE and got a nice combination there. And Rubik again. I mean, Fear's Rubik has just been top notch all throughout the week. Yeah. So I mean, it's a case of, you know, countering that, seeing what they can combo with the Magnus.
Yeah, this is to me a nice sort of switch from EG. They don't often run the mag, but I think it's something. I mean, obviously, a lot of the top teams have been doing EG, looking to play a different style. But when that style doesn't work, Game 1 against Liquid, throwing them something a bit different like the mag, I think, is a nice way to go. Liquid actually going to grab the TA themselves. It's been Demon playing it a lot of the time, but this time we're going to see a Korok TA. This is what dismantled Na'Vi yesterday in game number 2, and we get Bulbous Clockwork again. Liquid just, I mean, with all these sort of key heroes that they just love to play.
Yeah, I'm just fixing my in-game mic.
Okay.
Just let me know in chat if it's working. All right. It should be working now.
Yeah, it'll take 2 minutes to update. I'll let people know. Well, hopefully all that's sorted out. But EG now, 3rd pick coming up. Probably, if they want something like the Gyrocopter, they want to pick it up now because that's the kind of hero which is likely to be banned out. As you mentioned, Fear almost without a doubt going onto that Rubik. The other hero which we didn't get to see game 1 because it was banned in the 2nd stage, but both EG and Liquid have a fantastic player off, is Chen. Malk as well as Fluff, known for their Chen play. Both teams can fit it in, and I think it is likely to be banned on the 2nd stage. And if EG want it, they could grab it now for Malk.
Yeah, I mean, Malk's Chen is very strong, so I imagine they're going to try and grab it here. Or even the Darkseer, because, you know, with the TA pickup on Team Liquid, I mean, look how strong the Darkseer was for you know, Team Liquid in the first game. It completely destroyed TA.
Yeah, I think, to me, the main issue that... Oh, they go PL. When in doubt, go PL.
The one game I picked to cast and they picked bloody PL.
Cyborg Matt is cursed. You're not allowed on the Beyond the Summit stream ever again.
Yeah. I can't believe that.
Yeah, bit surprised. Like you mentioned, they could go for the dark, so I think the one deterring factor is there. They want to put Mag in the mid lane, because Mag in the off lane is sort of how he was originally played, but since Skewer got changed so that you don't have the same range at level 1, you can't really play in the off lane very well. So I think teams have realized he's a lot better as a solo mid, especially with the trend lately to Bottle Crow. And that means Mag would have to go off lane, and it would kind of mess up EG's lanes a bit. So they go PL. What does this mean for Liquid? Well, they would love a gyrocopter, but I imagine we see that get banned out by EG, especially seeing as Liquid haven't picked up their core carry yet. But there's other ways Liquid can go. Even Anti-Mage, I think, is a good pick here for Liquid.
Yeah. You got to remember we have the... I want to see if this is Void. I want him to come back in. I mean, he's been picked up a few times, and especially when you got Gyro ban coming out and everything like that. We'll see how it fits in. It
was one of the series between EG and Liquid where Jo actually won. Well, I mean, it wasn't just him, but EG picked up a Faceless Void for Jo, and they took down Team Liquid.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, he is one of the strongest carries as long as you can land those spears. Which
some players out there known for sometimes airballing, but it's funny because it's like the same thing with Mag ultis. You could have fantastic Mag ultis and just, even if it's just maybe 1 or 2 hero RPs just to get kills all game long, but then you airball one and everybody remembers it. It's one of those, no matter how many you hit, if you miss one really badly, you're dead.
It's a bit deceiving because the actual cast comes from like his horn. So whereas in Dota 1 it was very on the center on his model, it's a bit off, but still, I mean, should be able to land them.
Yeah, it feels like that circle that it hits should be like centered in front of him rather than like on his hero with the way the animation works. That's what confuses everybody. That it catches people who are so far behind, but it's actually a circle around like the middle of his model. But
yeah, where it looks, where it's coming from is not actually where it's coming from on his model. So
I mean, if Valve wanted, they could actually change it so it did come from there. But I think that'd actually be a kind of neat little change, at least unless they or either that, or I feel they need to change the animation so it's more obvious it comes from the middle of him.
I think it's one of those things. I mean, from a visual point of view, I think it looks a lot better coming from his nose.
Yeah.
But from a mechanics point of view, I mean, you have the in-game range circle there for it, so it's just a case of getting used to it. And I'm sure these guys should be used to it. You know, potential TI3 invites or already invited to TI3.
Well,
I don't think they'll have any problems there.
You must know who's getting invited to TI3.
Yeah, and I'll be very careful.
Well, you're on.
Answer all questions in this area.
What's the next hero being released? What's spill your secrets now?
We all know what the next hero is going to be.
Do we? I don't. Should I?
Oh, you must not be in the loop then.
Oh, damn
Chat knows.
Techies?
Chat knows.
That's what I was hoping for. When I saw the Dota 2 website go down before they announced the International 3 website and qualifiers, I was hoping for a Techies surprise release. But it wasn't to be.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Techies this year.
Without a doubt, it has to be released. I mean, it's part of the history of Dota. You can't just get rid of a hero because there's a very vocal minority, I want to say, who hate the hero. Although some people will say it's not a minority.
Would it make you upset if I told you there's a potentially could have been out already, but he's not?
It would make me pretty upset. But I have my Meepo, so I'm okay, but I want my Techies as well. I think just think of all the cool ideas you could do with Techies cosmetics. There's so many cool things you could do.
Yeah, all the new heroes now when they arrive, they're already broken down. I mean, it's why they take so long now. I mean, if you think when they were making the heroes before, like let's go back a year, they would make the hero and then break it down for cosmetic items later on. But now they're putting in a lot more work up front, so then they don't have to go back and do that. So yeah, we get like a little extra delay between heroes, but it's worth it because the amount of work that's going into that pays off.
Yeah, and the end product is a lot better. Well, back into this game, we do see, as mentioned, Anti-Mage and Gyrocopter, the two main carries, which would be fantastic pickups for Liquid, are banned out. Anti-Mage sort of a slightly faster farmer than PL, also a great counter push. I think it's sort of a good hero to have against PL. Taking out Gyrocopter doesn't really need much said there, good against PL. As for Liquid, they banned both Chen, Keeper of Light, and Darkseid, so two of Malk's heroes, as well as a Darkseid who's a strong offlane and potential jungler. So both teams not really revealing much. They grab their supports. EG with Venomancer, Liquid with... Imagine Fluff's Lena, although he has been playing the Nyx Assassin, so
Fluff's Lena is just amazing, though.
Yeah, he played.
I'd love to see him on Lena again.
That against Na'Vi was just it was a sight to see.
It made the difference in that game.
Well, Liquid now, they can't hide it any longer. They're going to have to reveal TC's carry hero here. I can't see anything other than a Korok TA solo mid. It just wouldn't be Liquid if someone other than Korok was playing TA. Same with Bulb on the Clockwork. The one thing... Okay, I was about to say they could run Nyx solo, but that wouldn't really make too much sense. So yeah, they'll pick up some carry here for TC. It's just a matter of what they feel is going to sort of round off that trial lane with the Nyx Lina. And it's like you mentioned, maybe it's even a Faceless Void.
It's possible. I mean, I'd love to see it.
It's a good hero against PL. It won't be pressured in lane at all because you've got a PL who's going to be safe lane with supports. They can't offensive trial lane against the Void. The only thing is for Liquid is maybe they want to go offensive trial lane themselves, but I don't think that's too strong.
Nova!
Well,
it's a Luna. I gotta love Luna.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. And I think Liquid, it's like last game where they want to go for this scary 20-minute 5-man Dota kind of style of play. Like last game, they were behind by about 3k gold. I mean, you can say it was a bit of a comeback, but realistically, 2 to 3k gold isn't something like an amazing comeback. It was just a small advance for EG, but they just came, they sort of made up for that deficit just by grouping up and taking fight after fight, taking towers down, and Luna's a great hero to do that with if they want to go that same style of play.
5 seconds
remaining. Yeah, definitely. Who do you think EG's going to pick up here then for the last pick?
They need an offlaner. Maybe Nature's Prophet again for Bambo, I think is the most logical hero, but Liquid kind of are just... The thing is, if Liquid were worried about a Nature's Prophet pickup, they'd ban it out. They're perfectly happy versing it, so... It's what fits EG's lanes, but what fits your lanes is not always the best pickup, because Liquid are saying, well, Nature's Prophet has to go into the jungle, and if Liquid want, they can offensive trial. And something they often do is bait the Clockwork bottom and have the 2 supports smoked up behind him.
Wow.
Brood is back. I like this more, because this means the supports have to stay with the Luna.
Be a sexy Bumble, sexy Bumble Brood.
The good thing is with the Brood is, it's like I said, you have to keep the supports with Luna. Your supports can't constantly stack, pull, smoke gank mid, camp behind the Clockwork for ganks. They have to be with Luna, because they need to zone him down. They need to have sentries down in the lane. Once Luna has an advantage, maybe you can leave Luna alone, but initially the supports need to help out the Luna against the Brood.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the push on EG right here, I mean, look at this lineup. They really want to kill this game off pretty fast.
Demons on Veno. It's solo mid Veno?
What?
Mag, I think this is going to be a 4-position Mag, like a semi-jungle Mag, who's going to be pulling, probably Fear on the Mag, unless they swap heroes. Malk takes a Mag. Okay. Will they swap heroes, maybe?
Mag mid is just so strong, I just can't see them not laning
It's strong, but not strong against TA, but... I still think it's the most logical way to lane things here, but EG have picked their heroes. The question is, will they swap? Something some teams do every now and then. Note Demon's heading straight mid. Well, he's got the items that he could still swap with these items, but I don't think it's... Yeah, they swap. They swap back.
Yeah. It's trolling us.
Oh, they are trolling us. It's a cute little trick because when that happens, maybe Korok buys... Look at Korok's item. He bought a circlet.
Oh, wow.
He wouldn't do that if it was against a mag.
Yeah.
This...
I mean, and because it's plausible because Veno against TA, I mean...
Yeah. Against Veno, you need more stats, which is what the circlet would give.
Yeah, with the refraction as well.
So the hero swapping tactics work. We'll quickly introduce the 2 teams. Over on the Dire side, it is Team Evil Geniuses, who are down 1-0 here in the loser bracket. If they lose this game, they're out. They were meant to be out from the get-go. They lost to Absolute Legends in the sort of the play-in match in a single elimination part, but they got a spot, a second chance when AL pulled out. We have got Jo playing the Phantom Lancer at top, Fear playing what's become his signature Rubik, Malk on the support Venomancer, Demon playing the solo mid mag, and then finally in the off lane, Broodmother for Sexy Bambo. As I'll leave you, Team Liquid, to introduce.
Yep, and on the Radiant side, we do see Fluff on the Lina, which is nice to see. TC on the Luna. And we have Ix Mike on the Nyx. Nyx. Korok on the TA. And, of course, Bulber on Clockwork.
Okay, well, lane's going to roll out here. Liquid trialing against Brood here. This is probably the main match to watch out. The main matchup or lines to watch. He's got Sentry Wards on Brood. And
we have Dust on Luna already for the Brood, so I don't think this is going to be a fun lane for Sexy Bambo.
Yeah, I don't know if they can kill him level 1. It would take a lot to... Brood's going to go look to chop down some more trees with these webs. He pops a Sentry Ward here to block the pull at the perfect time. So there's one sentry ward down here. You may want to use the other one to sort of de-ward a sentry in mid lane. Korok, he's been caught out. EG went for a level 1. It looks like maybe a smoke gang or at least just a rotation here. They found Korok. Gang. And Bambo, he's even come in. Is he going to pop a web to give him some more movement speed? Korok on the run. I don't think he's surviving this. Malk with some great body blocking here. Oh, really nice. Fear picks it up. I don't think they mind too much that Demon doesn't get it, because Demon's going to have a fast bottle regardless. And
yeah.
Oh, man. Korok, his bottle was already slowed down by this circlet. Now it gets slowed down even more.
And the Gale just destroying the refraction there.
Well, no refraction for him. Fluff is going to de-ward the sentry at bottom, but both the 30-second and the 1-minute neutral spawn don't happen. So he's not going to have neutrals until 2 minutes into the game. The one thing that Liquid got out of that is Bulba getting levels, which is something we saw last game. He was level 1 at like 5 minutes in. This game, he's already level 2, almost level 3.
Sexy Bumbo's trying to de-ward bottom, but too many heroes, so he got pushed back and lost his sentry ward.
This is a really tough lane for him. The good news is he knows where the sentry ward is, so he can stand out of position. Fluff has no more sentries. They've only got Dust. Well, I say only, but they can obviously still kill Bambo. But Bambo can just sort of sit in XP range and just try to do as best as possible.
And he'll be well aware of that, you know, he'll be checking the players' inventories and seeing that there, so he's got plenty of tangos and a stout shield.
The main thing for him is, just be as annoying as possible. Try keep track of the supports. He needs to let Demon know if the supports ever go missing for maybe a potential smoke gank on mid. But ganking a mag, considering he's got skewer, is never going to be easy. Demon, he wants his bottom rune. He's not going to get it.
Denied.
Yeah, Fluff, I could have gone for it, but it's always dangerous when mag can maybe look to just poke at you. Safer way to just deny it.
Even send you up on a cliff.
So another smoke gang from EG. And it's all about shutting down Korok right now. Fear gets the lift off, pulls into a Gale. There's a TP. Oh! That was not Malk's best Gale. They weren't getting the kill anyway, so Malk may have missed that Gale, but it didn't really matter too much in this grand scheme of things, because as soon as the TP came in from Lina, from Fluff, EG were backing off.
Korok has his bottle now, but it was delayed.
Yeah.
And it's in fact, Demon doesn't have his bottle yet.
He has, but he's bottle crowing.
Oh, sorry.
It's going back on the... Yeah.
Yeah.
He was going to get that bottom room with his empty bottle, and then as soon as he doesn't get it, he has to bottle crow, which... It just slows him down a little bit, but he's going to be okay with that. Bulba at top's almost level 4 now, so despite PL kind of more or less free farming, I think Liquid are getting a slightly better trade here, considering they've got the Clockwork getting XP, Korok getting an okay farm at mid lane, and then bottom lane TC's doing well. So all 3 Liquid core heroes are doing well, whereas for EG, Bambo's having a really rough time at bottom.
Yeah, and Nyx is just mana burning him. Bambo's completely out of mana. Yeah. He's really feeling this lane.
And the supports at a certain point, once TC gets high enough level, they can just leave TC alone bottom. They don't have to keep on supporting him as long as he's got a sentry ward. So if they want to keep on pulling, if they want to go for ganks elsewhere on the map, they can choose to do so. But I don't think they need to leave the lane. They don't really need to help Bulba. Bulba's doing just fine. Mid lane is now looking pretty good for Korok. He's got his bottle up. If he's really in trouble, he bottle crows. But I think Liquid have dealt with this Broodmother pick really well.
Yeah, definitely. And you got Bulba up top using the cogs again to slow down the wave. I mean, what's your opinion on the cog blocking?
I don't think, to me, even if you do it perfectly, at least the first one, you can as an enemy team, you can prevent it from messing up the creep equilibrium, but later on it can sort of cause some problems if you're not ready for it. It's a nice way to stall things, but it's not going to sort of change your lane dramatically.
Yeah.
Well, bottom lane, Liquid are going for the same thing as last game. They go for this early 1 tier 1 push. We'll quickly poke our heads at mid lane. Yeah.
Croc's got out.
It's just Sphere though. Skew onto the high ground will be nice here. If they had Malk, this could be a kill, but I'm surprised Malk actually didn't rotate. I don't think EG were expecting to get a kill here. I just think they wanted to try bait TPs. They wanted to try get Liquid to TP once again with Lina or with Nyx Assassin, but neither of those heroes actually had TP. So if they brought Veno, that could have been a kill.
Yeah, I mean, with that skewer, I don't think he expected to take him all the way back up to the high ground.
Man, Liquid. Oh, PL. They've got to kill on Bulba. I think maybe Bulba thought Venomancer was mid after that gank, but he was wrong, and Veno PL get the kill. The kill I actually completely missed. But Liquid, they're pushing this tier 2 bottom, or at least doing some damage to it. Get down to about half HP. They're going to go looking for Fear here. Fluff, can he hit the stun? Will do so.
Yeah, he's going to hit.
Oh, there's no getting out of this one. There's even Dust going down to Bambo. They get that kill. Bambo dusted up. Can they kill him off, though? Lucent Beam, Mana Burn. Another stun from Fluff. Does get dodged here by Bambo. Skewer onto Fluff. Fluff is going to be okay. It looks like Demon trying to chase down TC. TC's got the tower on him. 20 HP. There's another tower attack. Oh, he couldn't get out of range. I thought it was okay.
There's nothing else he could have done there.
Yeah,
he got the tango off.
He needed to get the tower aggro off of him, but...
Yeah.
He didn't. I think he thought it was okay, so he didn't try to get the tower aggro off him, because even when there's nothing next to you, you can still get it off you just by, as most people know, you just click to attack a teammate or an ally creep, but he tried to just keep on running when he needed to get the tower aggro off him.
Oh yeah, because Lina was behind him as well, and it would have took it off him.
Yeah. Well, bottom river, Demon will get this rune, just a regen rune. Doesn't actually have his bottle on him. He was doing some bottle crowing. It's going to come back mid. Fear's trying to get some XP at mid lane while Demon's gone. And Demon also hitting level 6 now. Well, the good news is they killed Sexy Bambo there, but at the cost of TC's life, so not the best trade. As TC's farm gets slowed down quite a bit. PL at top lane, nothing's really been slowing him down. And TA though for Korok. So TA is now leading the actual CS, so I think for Liquid, having these sort of secondary carry with the TA is sort of how they're going to look to deal with the PL. Mid-game, they have a really strong hero composition.
And we have, I mean, look at Bambo down here. He's 6-1.
Yeah.
He's not having a fun time.
He's got his soul ring, but that's just going to sort of annoy. He's going to use it to annoy the supports a bit, I imagine, as the supports actually get some farm. Spiderlings, Fluff says thanks. I think he got maybe two or three.
As well.
Yeah, that's sort of where Brood became less popular, because it changed the Spiderlings, so they start giving 12, 13 gold when they used to give, I think, 8 to 9. And ever since, Brood sort of faded out. Korok, he's still farming away at mid lane. And that early first blood on him just hasn't slowed him down at all. He's doing perfectly fine regardless of it. Oh, and Liquid, the 2 supports. We see level 5 Nyx Assassin, Fluff, level 4, as you mentioned, his Lina plays it pretty fantastically. He's going to be doing some pulls here. Try to get himself some more levels. Broodmother, Sexy Bambo poking around. Actually steal some of these neutrals here, which is going to be just try to be as annoying as possible. I think that's really Sexy Bambo's role. He knows he's not going to be able to go head-on against this Trial. He's not going to be the pushing Broodmother. He's going to be the annoying Broodmother. Farm in the jungle, harass the supports, and also just scout them out. Let your team know when they're missing. Let your team know when they're off ganking.
I think he's just signed his death sentence. I mean, if someone did that to me, I'd be flying sentries out straight away.
Fluff TPing home, I think? Yeah, he had no mana, so there was nowhere else he could really TP. Does go home.
Grab some smoke, so we might be seeing a gank up here from Lina.
Yep. Especially considering you TP'd home. If you're staying bottom, looking for kills, I mean, sure, you have no mana. I guess you have to go anywhere. But from base, you can just walk mid, which is the closest lane. Back up the TA. They're probably expecting TA to be ganked again soon. Malk was actually looking around with an invis rune, so they can try bait the TA. They've got 2 support heroes, Nyx as well as Lina, both with AoE stuns to sort of counter gank. And it means EG, if they go aggressive on mid lane on Korok, they'll pay for it.
Korok is having a great game so far. He's actually out farming the PL. And the PL is getting quite a lot of free farm. I mean, looking at their net worth. Yeah,
PL up there with the TA, but PL's a hero who takes a while to kick in. I think Liquid know perfectly well. They can give PL 10, 15 minutes of free farm and not have to worry about it if they win the mid game. If from the 15 to 25 minute mark, they're moving around the map, taking towers, winning team fights, they don't have to worry about PL. But winning team fights up against a Mag who does have levels here is not going to be easy to do. Oh, Demon. He's caught out here.
Oh, he's caught out.
He was too low in it. He was down to about a 3rd HP when he ran into 2 supports. Normally, Nyx and Lina couldn't kill off a Mag, even with Chain Stun, but because he was already down to about a 3rd HP, that was an easy kill. He just brought the bottle back out to him, and unfortunately, he didn't have time to use all the charges. He was just going to be a bit greedy there, running in. And Liquid...
Yeah, he had 2 charges left.
Yeah, Liquid kill him off. They may even get this T1 mid tower here. Spam down the creep wave here. I imagine we see Fluff just nuke this down. They're actually just going to keep right-clicking the tower here. Korok, with the refraction, can just tank it up, and T1 tower goes down. This is a hard T1 tower to bring down this early in the game.
As well. That was a really big kill.
Yeah. A really big tower as well. To me, that's almost the bigger thing here. Getting a T1 mid tower this fast. Liquid's lineup isn't good at pushing T1 mid towers. Fluff.
Oh, he's an RP.
Yeah. I think Fluff's not too worried about that one. Top lane, though. Bulba's gone in, as does TC. TC actually TP's top, trying to bring down Fear. Will succeed in doing so. Korok actually shows up, wants Malk, and he will get Malk. 2 for 1 trade at top lane. Jao's actually dusted up. Can they bring him down? The dust is going to last for a bit longer. Jao on the run now. Korok does have no more traps, so... Not going to be a kill there, as Dust does get used as well. Korok level 9, though. And both Luna and Korok TA getting a kill. 1 kill each. And they only... I mean, losing Bulba for that, not the worst trade for them.
Yeah, no, it's actually a really good trade for them.
Well, this did give space for Bambo at bottom lane. Bambo's got a huge Spiderling army. He's pressuring the tier 1 tower. As soon as Luna leaves his bottom lane, he says, okay, sweet, I'll take over. Problem is Bulba, he respawns, he TPs in. Uh-oh, Fluff, in trouble. There's a rotation from Rubik. He's going to drop a Laguna Blade. Not actually get the kill here. Bulba now trying to do some damage, but...
There's no detection.
Ix Mike, level 6, Vendetta. Can he find Rubik? Rubik's gone. Fear's back to the save. Oh, no tier 1 tower.
Oh.
Ix Mike still chasing. He's actually going for this? No.
Oh. Fear stopped there for a second. I don't think he realized that he was being chased, but no. He's out now.
That would have been some ballsy play from Ix Mike. He walks right into Sexy Bambo. They just keep on walking past. Mid tier 1 tower actually denied, yeah. So TC picks up an early Helm of Iron Well. He's going to be rushing a Helm with the Dominator.
We already have a Blink Dagger on tier.
Yeah,
so
that's fast.
Great stuff for Croc here.
He heads back to base now. While you're full HP, if you have no mana as a TA, at level 10, you're useless. You may as well head back to base, or you have to bottle Crow, because with this fast Bleak, he wants to be getting kills, he wants to be getting aggressive on the map, which he can't do unless he finds a rune, unless he starts bottle crowing. So he decides to go back to base. We'll see him probably walk on out, look to find an easy kill, and who's that going to be on? It looks like he wants Jo at top. No dust or sentries on him. Maybe some of these other heroes. It doesn't actually look like it. So I don't think they can really kill Jo here. What they'll be looking to do, though, is maybe find the support. Get someone like Malk on his Venomancer. If they try and pressure this tier 1 tower, or anyone else backing him up. But no, Liquid. They smoked his 3, and this time they do have dust. It's Ix Mike, so they are going to be looking for this PL. Just took him some time to get everyone sort of in position to do so.
There's a sentry up on the head, though.
Oh.
They're going to get caught
and
out.
The Observer Ward. So they'll see them smoked up if they're watching the lane, which they should be. Look for the pings here. They swing in. EG. I don't know if they've seen it yet. They should see it soon. Jo's running. Yep, they've seen it. Not going to happen.
I feel like they can just dive here on Malk, though.
Yeah. Malk drops a ward here. Bulba's got a hook if he wants to go for this.
He's going to hook there.
Come on, Bulba. There's only 2 heroes there. The counter TPs could come. Fear. He's got a TP scroll. Mag is on the way, and that's always the issue.
Croc just
oh, wow. Mag TPing. Mag looking for an RP. He gets an RP only on Korok. Korok's still alive, though. He needs to get out of here. This is sort of the key hero. Dust goes down. Jo brings down Korok. Nice pickup for Jo. That's a good kill for EG. They've lost Mag, though. Maybe going to lose PL as well. Bulba doing some work here. Hookshot now gets used. And Fear. He's surrounded by 2 EG heroes. TP's coming in. That's going to be the Broodmother. But Brood can't really do anything here. Brood took a tier 1 bottom, it looks like. But EG... They get a TA kill, but they lose 4.
I just felt like there was a series of mistakes there, just like RP on one hero and then no mana on the PL. It just, a knock-on effect, it just completely wiped him out there.
Yeah, it was... Demon knew he had to hit a big RP. He wanted to try and sort of save Jo on the PL, but it wasn't really enough. Jo was the one who got the kill in the TA, but goes down for it in return, and... I mean, Korok is just known for his playmaking there. He puts his life on the line, gets his kill, and he's right back top. They're looking for more action. Once again, though, they go right past the Observer Sentry Ward. I don't think Ix Mike cares. He's trying to chase down Malk. Malk has ditched the tower. This is the great thing...
Boots.
Oh. No, he will get away. This is the great thing about having a clockwork, is that when your opponents are just camping behind their tower playing defensive, you can still go in them. Hookshot in is the perfect way of dealing with that. And that's why Malk doesn't even try to defend the tier 1. He knows if Bulba is there, the tower goes down. Bulba isn't there, but hey, he doesn't actually know. Bulba's heading towards mid.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
As for bottom lane, Bambo has sort of got a nice Broodling army, but Leader's a great hero for dealing with Broodlings, and wow, he just got about 100 gold.
Yeah, as we were talking about earlier on, I mean, that gold is just
also
paying off.
Decent XP, so that's a lot of gold going to Lina. You can see Lina with 42 creep kills. That's not what you'd expect from Lina. There. Yeah, he's got...
And that's all you need to defend from the Brood, and then...
I think he's got Arcane Boots now. He just used some gold. Yeah, he's got Arcane Boots, so he can just keep on spamming that mana all day long. Ix Mike, he's got his Arcane Boots. So both Liquid supports farming pretty well. You've got TC with his Treads Helm of the Dominator. Oh, hookshot. Bulba's found it. What a line. He finds Malk. Korok blinks in. That hookshot line was incredible. TC and Nixus, it looks like they just sniped a PL illusion. The Luna as well as Nyx Assassin, but the kill on Malk, he was in river And he weaved his way through the neutrals, because the problem is those neutrals, these ogres here, were in the way of that hook shot, but he found a way around them. He threaded the needle and got the hook on Mal. Tier 2 tower. I don't know. For EG coming back at this, I mean, not so much just coming back, but sort of holding on to towers is really difficult.
I have TP support coming.
Oh, immediate blink onto Fear. Fear does get a lift off in time, trying to TP out. Dragon Slave from Fluff. He knows like the exact range on that. Gets an easy pick off. Problem is top lane, they've used this opportunity to go on Bulba. Bulba, he was TPing. He actually cancels his own TP, knowing that a skewer would have cancelled. He's on the run. Hook shot in 6-7 seconds. Yeah, no. And PL gets a kill as well. So EG makes sure PL picks it up. PL now with Diffusal Blade. So 16 minutes. You've got Drums, Diffusal, Tranquils, which isn't bad. And yeah.
Speaking about the Dragon Slave, there's an important change on that happened recently to speed it up, basically, to make the actual damage of it reach the effect sooner. So I mean, in situations like that where he's almost about to TP out,
yeah,
I mean, you can see why the change was made in order to fix it.
It's a lot faster and a lot stronger as a support hero Lina overall. Well, meanwhile, bottom lane, we have got Korok now going head-to-head with Bambo. And Bambo, we can see, has actually picked up his farm. He's got 2.4k gold with his Tread soaring. There's some trees respawn, which you'll probably want to chop down again just to get that vision up. Sure, there's a web already there, but if you want vision across into the neutrals, you do need to chop down those trees. Meanwhile, top lane, IX Mike, he snipes a courier. Immediate TP out. Lance isn't going to stop that. Unless it was Mag there with a blink skewer, and Mag was not in range.
Well, look, there was nothing on the actual courier. But still, that's a lot of gold on the rating.
It's the gold, and also the inconvenience for EG, if they're out in their lane, if PL's out farming and he wants to bring himself like a Yasha for his Manta style, a Vitality booster, he has to go walk and get it. It's very inconvenient as a whole. Korok.
Oh, Korok.
Sneaky. This is something that TA is a very useful hero for.
Oh, the Spiderling.
Is he actually scouting this?
Yeah, he is.
Bambo Dota.
Sexy Bambo. Is he going to steal it with the Spiderling?
No. The Spiderling suddenly randomly has an inventory, takes the Aegis and walks away after one-shotting Roshan.
I won't put it past Bambo.
Yeah. Maybe in some other game. Maybe in League of Legends.
I don't know what that game is.
Korok has gone for the drums build, so he goes for movement speed. He wants also not only movement speed, but good stats as well. I mean, you mentioned Korok needs the mana to be sort of getting active on the map, and having +9 to all stats helps a lot with that. IX Mike pops a dust. Not going to get the Impale. Hook shot going to miss as well. They really wanted that kill. He didn't even go for the Vendetta damage. He just popped the dust, hoping that Brood was in Impale range, but he wasn't, which meant they had to hit the hook shot, and they don't do that. And now Bambo's going to look to turn this one around. He's got backup in the form of Fear.
Yeah, Fear's here.
He hasn't stolen anything yet. We may see a hook shot steal even. I think he's stolen hook shot.
Yeah, he stole hook shot.
Is that really a spell that's going to help kill Bulba? Maybe it is. Bulba needs to use a cogs here. He cogs in Bambo. And the Spiderlings, they help basically soak up the battery assault damage, so I don't think the hook shot made a big difference there. I don't think it's the best skill to steal as a Rubik, just because it puts you in danger. You want to be sort of sitting on the outskirts of a fight, but hey, it was a cute little play.
He just wanted to be Spider-Man.
Yeah. Who doesn't? Top lane, Jo and Venomance actually take out the Luna. I caught the end of that one as Jo with his first Purge charge, and that's actually EG. They're only down by a kill here. They're down by a couple more towers, but you look at a 2k gold deficit when you've got a PL who's level 14 with a Diffusal Blade. Liquid, who are the ones who... It sort of feels they've been in control with the momentum and most of the stuff going their way. It's suddenly like, wait, they're not exactly. I mean, it's not really biased. It's just the fact that the way the game's been going is EG have been spread around the map while Liquid look like the more coordinated team. But EG's strategy is to be split around the map. Have Brood pushing bottom lane, have PL farming top, have Mag just going for his Blink Dagger as fast as possible. Now we can look for the smoke ganks, but EG now look to sort of have their team work together now that PL has his Diffusal Blade. Until now, Liquid's been the one controlling the game just because of their more early game focused lineup. And I guess it's a
They do have vision there. That's where the pings were coming out from Bulba.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't look like this.
That was an important picking off TC at this stage of the game when he doesn't have his BKB yet.
Yeah. Oh, Korok. He's walked right into the Mag. Mag, I don't know if he spotted him. There's a dire ward actually on the other side of the river, which should have actually seen Korok, but Demon's backup was nowhere near. He picks up the haste rune. He heads back bottom, knowing that Fear as well as Sexy Bambo there. Sexy Bambo with a Yasha. Something that Owie 2000 sort of made initially popular almost a year and a half ago. It was the Manta style on Brood as your first item.
Yeah, I mean, he had a pretty poor start, but I mean, he's coming back pretty fast now.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of free farm this bottom. If you can pick up a tier 2 as well, which I don't imagine Liquid will let him do, but...
If Liquid can get a tier 2 top, they'll be okay with this trade, but no.
Yeah, they'll trade for it.
They've started TPing. Fluff is the first to TP. TP's to the tier 3.
That's all they need is Fluff, really.
Yeah, he can spam this down. He may get jumped is the big issue. A Blink Skewer back, he's dead, and there's a haste rune on Mag as well to help with that. Yeah, you can see where he positions himself.
He knows that, though, so...
Yeah. We may see TPs in. If Liquid could try take the tier 2 top and then defend this, though. It is possible. I imagine we actually... Yeah, we're seeing TPs. It's Nyx Assassin first.
Yeah.
He needs to Carapace. He doesn't do so. He may get brought down before he can cast a spell. There's your Carapace.
Oh, he Carapace.
Impale on the Bambo. Bambo's dead. Oh, RP catches out 3. Great play by Demon. Where's the follow-up damage? So there's absolutely none. It looks like TC's still alive. Lena as well as Nyx Assassin brought down, and Demon.
He's just going to TP out. This is over for them.
Nice bit of play by Fear. Does make it a 2-for-2 trade, which on paper is okay, but EG lose Brood and Mag, and they only kill off Lena and Nyx. So 2 supports.
Such a cracking RP, though. But there's no follow whatsoever.
Once Brood is dead, it was a 3-man bottom push. If you look at Brood, Mag, and Rubik, Rubik has no damage unless he steals a big spell, which he did. Impale is actually some decent damage with a level 4 Fade Ball. That's almost 400, 450 insta damage, but for Liquid, they just had far more. And Korok, once again into Roshan. He's very adamant about this.
And there's no vision here whatsoever.
They're pinging. They know. Or
Spidey senses.
they're guessing.
Bumper.
I think EG have played against Korok's TA enough that they know he loves to do this. Or they have Demon who plays a lot of TA, and Demon loves to do this.
Are they going to catch him out here? Because no, he's got his Blink Dagger.
Well, it ain't working for TA. Korok's tried it twice now. He hasn't really... All he's lost is a bit of time where he could be farming.
Yeah.
But he's probably getting a bit annoyed. He'd love to get that free Roshan. Actually, what am I talking... Oh, no, EG now put down this Observer Ward. I was about to say, did EG spot him go in? No, they just put down the Observer Ward.
Yeah, they just put that down.
And Korok back to farm. He's going for that Daedalus build. Strong damaging item, as always. Someone's saying they can't hear you on Dota TV. I think you fixed that a while ago, and it's just one person.
I see the mic light up.
What sometimes happens is when you refix the person in Dota TV, you need to reselect us in the broadcast options. So select someone else and then reselect us. But
it might just be trolling you. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably more
People
likely.
like that.
Yeah, I think it's fine. If it wasn't fine, we'd be getting spammed a lot more because G1 League normally has like 2 to 3K viewers in Dota TV.
That Octopus Courier sells tickets.
Yeah, I mean, I don't particularly...
It also scares the living shit out.
I don't particularly like the courier myself. I think it's cool how you can have a courier which has it says G1 League on it and promotes a league. I think that's something.
Yeah, but imagine if you woke up at night and then saw that in like your living room, you'd scream, wouldn't you?
I'd be more surprised, I guess. I'd be wondering why I woke up in my living room. Maybe it's my bedroom.
He must be getting really angry at Sexy Bumble. He does not want to leave this tower alone.
Yeah, he keeps on being. This is really his job here. Even if he dies a few more times, it's giving the rest of EG space to farm, which is mostly PL space to farm. PL JO is level 16, has a Manta style, and Liquid
finishes Manta.
Liquid aren't able to gank him. So late game PL, you can. I mean, Liquid are the ones finding most of the openings, but even so, they're only up by a single kill. They're up by, it looks like a tower. It's 4 towers to 3. So there's really nothing separating the two teams right now. And when you look at EG, late game PL, late game Mag, this is 2 heroes you just do not want to mess with. If anything, I would say EG are pretty comfortable with where they are right now. They may be worried about Demon at mid lane. Oh, hookshot, he's not going to even go on Demon. They go on Malk, so Bulba has something seriously out for Malk. Last game, it was constantly hookshotting his Jakira. This game, it's his Venomancer. Fear now. He's going to be the next to take a fall as Korok blinks in. 1 meld attack was all that's needed. There's a DD rune on Korok. So, EG lose their 2 supports, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but it looks like it's going to open up a tier 2 tower push or a Roshan. Buyback from Rubik, so it looks like they want to try and contest the Roshan. Well... Nope, they go for the tier 2 instead. I think they decide with the buybacks they want to go for this tier 2. They also have to worry about the split push. Jo at top lane, Brood at bottom lane, tier 2 towers under siege, and it looks like Bambo has got this tier 2 bottom. May see some... no, there's no glyph. There's not going to be any way to defend it.
Oh no, there's only one TP, and that's on TC. No one else has a TP scroll.
Well, they don't have to worry too much yet, because Bambo can't...
Nix has one.
Bambo can't push the tier 3, at least not very fast. Liquid want to go for Roshan, but that's not going to be allowed. As EG, they say, no sorry. Oh, Malk.
Oh, Malk.
Oh.
Just gets caught out again.
He's channeling his inner Malk award, although not really possible.
Refraction is fifth.
Oh, nice RP coming out from Demon. Only catches 2. Bulb and Korok both. Eclipse on absolutely everyone. Geo can't get out of it. He doppelwalks just in time. Meanwhile, Bambo, can he actually get Fluff here? Fluff, he's got a stun. Does it just on an illusion here. Bambo still poking his head around. Meanwhile, elsewhere, Fear caught out, brought down. Good news is for EG is they only lost 3. I feel like that could have gone so much worse. Bambo almost died to Lina. Jao almost died to the Eclipse.
On bot.
I don't think Bambo can really do much to go back in.
He's gonna, no,
he got spotted. There's a gem as well. I think there's a gem.
Lina.
Who had the gem? I heard a gem. No, maybe it was Clockwork who had the gem. No one has gem. I didn't see the gem on anyone, but I heard I remember hearing the noises if someone dropped it. Fluff goes down. That's the beauty. They've got no vision of Bambo right now.
And with a DD rune, he just destroys him.
I'm clicking around. Who actually bought gem? It was definitely bought by someone, because I remember hearing just before they went to the Roshan pit, I heard that little tingling noise when you drop gem. I guess Liquid were giving it to a teammate. Maybe they were giving it to Bulba, because Bulba was the one who died that fight, so it may have been Bulba who lost it. And they're resorting to Sentry Wards now. EG are actually going to the Roshan pit. EG, get Roshan!
They're gonna get this?
Okay. Interesting little turnaround here.
There's just no vision for Liquid. I don't think they realize we're going to do it.
That was really unfortunate for him. Well, either unfortunate for them or just... I mean, it was well played by Bambo. He could tell they had no sentries or dust.
Yeah.
I think his team probably told him they killed the gem. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing happened is they killed Bulba. The gem was on the ground. Someone killed it.
Oh, Fear.
Oh, man. Fear. Yeah.
Caught by an Impale and then Korok just blinks in, destroys them.
Yeah, Vendetta was used for that, it looks like. I didn't quite catch that, but Bambo back bottom. He's looking to push again. He's got Manta style, which is when they don't have gem. If they have dust, you can just Manta off the dust if you still have your Manta, which makes him
a lot of gold as well. He's making a pretty fast comeback.
Yeah, I imagine he goes for a BKB, just being against Lina, Nyx Assassin, and the Eclipse on the playing field. BKB will help a lot. Going for an Orchid or something at this point just doesn't seem like a good idea. And Nyx, Vendetta's back online. Liquid looking for another kill. Well, I guess for EG, they're still pretty okay with the position they're in. That was a bad fight for them, obviously. It could have gone a lot worse. They're behind by 5k gold, but it's always, have faith in PL strat. You've got Manta Diffusal, 2.8k gold, so probably looking towards that Heart of Tarask. Unfortunately for Bambo, he's being 5-man.
Yeah.
They had a sentry.
I told you you'd get revenge.
EG probably look at that and Bambo's doing his job, which is pressure bottom lane, and it took 5 heroes. Well, it's not that it took 5 heroes, it's that Liquid brought 5 heroes. And while that's going on, Malk's pushing out mid, PL's pushing out top. I think for EG, it's obviously not a good trade, but it's Bambo's role, which is to distract heroes. The bad news is that Liquid, that kill transitions them into a push bottom lane. So they're going to get a tier 2 tower, maybe even pressure the tier 3. Fluff is defending this tier 2 top, but he's actually not going to be able to do so. Geo gets it. Yep.
Oh, he didn't get the deny as well.
Geo came at the
He's getting caught out here as well.
Oh, go back in. Is there a purge? He's getting blocked by the creep wave, unfortunately, so we're not going to see a chase onto Fluff. TP's back now as EG realize they're going to have to defend this bottom lane. Daedalus complete on Korok. That's what's going to burst down some heroes pretty damn fast.
And we got a mech finished on Malk. Pretty late, but he's not had the best of games.
It's a 5-position Venomancer, so...
Yeah.
Imagine they want far more on Fear than anyone.
Going for Malk Award Part 2.
Yeah, well, it's hard. He's already got the 1 kill, which is what's going to mess that up. He's ruined it.
Such a ruiner.
And you don't want to be feeding when you have a mech. He has to... I don't think he had a mech that game where he got the Malk Award. It was like, oh, I'm just a human observer ward. This game he's got to actually do something. He needs to stay alive to pop the mech. As for IX Mike, he's lurking around at bottom lane, waiting for backup here. Sexy Bambo, he's got no web up. He gets it now. He goes invis. IX Mike has dust though. Hook shot, dust. There we go. Came a second too late. You're actually going to Manta this off. Yeah, that's why he was waiting. I believe he was hoping the Manta Star would come and he would dust after. So it was actually really smart by IX Mike.
They just have nothing to counter that. no sentries or anything here at the moment.
Here I am as just a measly commentator saying, why aren't you using Dust? But he was waiting for the Manta. Fambo was not going to use his Manta until the Dust came, though. So BKB now starts being built on Bambo, so he's got plenty of survivability. I guess for
Not
Liquid...
only that, but he's wasting a lot of Liquid's hero's time as well.
The hero I haven't clicked recently, TC, he's got a Butterfly up, though. Liquid... I mean, I sort of talk about how they're not going to scale well late game for dealing with a PL, but when you've got this much farm on your TA and Luna, maybe you're doing just fine. Even though PL is slightly, well, has the highest net worth, only by the smallest margin. I
think the key to this game is the Magnus.
Yeah.
It'll either make it or break it for EG.
Yeah. Bulba's going to do all he can. And Bulba is kind of like his counterpart. Bulba's going to be looking to rocket the Mag so they have vision of him so he can't blink RP. And if he ever finds Mag with a line for a hook shot, he'll just hook in, even if he dies for it. If he prevents Mag being able to blink RP, his team just engage. They go in saying, okay, Mag can't RP us. We can actually group up and take a fight how we want to. Kill off the Brood, kill off the supports, bring down PL even, because Mag is just thrown out of the fight once he gets hooked. So that's going to be Bulba's goal, is find the Mag and get the Mag. Although he's going for Malclaw to these fights, but that's more for these sort of casual pick-offs. If you're going for if you're taking a team fight, he needs to at least get Rockets and ideally hookshot Demon.
We got a big push coming out in the middle from Liquid, but we also have Sexy Bambo on that bottom lane still.
The Aegis is still there for PL, so I mean, I guess you're pushing into a PL. I mean, you are pushing in a PL with Aegis, but I guess that's okay for Liquid. If they just, I mean, I guess the plan is to ignore the PL. Don't let them just do too much damage in the fight. But Liquid are going to quickly realize this isn't working. They've got to back off.
There's only about a minute left on that Aegis as well. So
it's a case of they may as well wait for Aegis to expire. Not to mention they need to push out defend bottom lane. It does give time for Demon to pick up his BKB, so he's got a BKB on his Mag now. Thing is, hookshot rockets will scan him out. Will also, even if you get hookshot and you can get BKB, you're still not getting off a good RP. So this BKB won't solve all of his problems. It will keep him alive if he does get an engagement off. He won't just be immediately burst down. And there's sort of mobility items on Liquid themselves. They've had the Blink Dagger on Fluff now, which can sort of be used to set up some kills for him. It looks like he just recently picked that one up as well, so we'll see. And Lena's a great hero against PL. I mean, you talk about different support heroes you can run. Lena, having burst damage is how you bring down a PL fast. IX Mike, he's gone on PL. Mike. Aegis is there. Geo has no mana, but he's got to purge. And IX Mike Carapace, stuns coming as well. No, not going to happen. IX Mike brought down, Skewer cancels his TP, Blink out from Fluff. He realizes
Geo's finishes hard as well, I've just noticed.
Oh dear, he's big, he's tanky. I'd love to see him get that level 2 Diffusal. That's where a lot of extra damage and mana burn comes from. Gives you the extra stats, but more importantly, the mana burn goes from 20 to 36 mana per second, which, I mean, essentially gives your illusion an extra 16 damage a hit, but more importantly, heroes who are very mana dependent will lose their mana almost twice as fast.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not gone for the level 2 Diffusal Blade sooner. I mean, they're hard to great pick up for his illusions.
Yeah,
I'd imagine we'd see that next.
I think it's the Manta style wasn't all that essential. I guess he's worried about getting rid of dust when he gets dusted up. But the actual having a Yash is great because it's a really cost-effective item on its own, and you can turn it to the Manta later. But having the heart and the level 2 Diffusal are sort of your more essential items. But it's sort of, I guess, more personal preference. And for EG, they know they're taking this late game. Their plan is to keep this game 50, 60 minutes, and that's where Bambo's got BKB, building towards some late game items, and similar story for the rest of EG, BKB on Demon, and Liquid are going to see these items and be like, it's actually going to be really difficult to push in teamfight.
Croc with his Daedalus and an Invis rune. He's going to look to pick someone off here.
The question is, can he find? He's sort of grouped up with the rest of Liquid, so
yeah,
unless...
they're not... EG are not splitting, they know.
It's Bambo who's the only one sort of getting aggressive on the map, and I feel maybe Liquid just sort of sit back, farm, and try pick off Bambo over and over again, because he's very aggressive with his position. Like we mentioned earlier, he's just trying to distract Liquid and basically stall for the rest of his team to farm, which is happening, but I feel Liquid just have to say, well, let's just take these pickoffs, but they're not doing just that. I think Liquid themselves really wanted that Aegis, because that would have gave them the opening to maybe push for tier 3s and Raxes. If they had the Aegis, they could push high ground, but it got taken by EG. That was really the big turning point for EG, which bought them some time. Even though they're behind by 8k gold, they're still well in this game, considering how farmed the PL is.
There we go, we've got level 2 Diffusal on JR. so we did pick that up next. And we also have a Blink Dagger on the Rubik for Fear, which is another good pick. I love seeing mobility on Rubik.
EG basically have every core item they could hope for. The only thing which they'd maybe want in the next 10 minutes is going to be a Refresher Orb on Demon, but their PL is, I mean, he's got all he could hope for right now. Maybe one more big item like a Butterfly. Bambo with BKB Manta. Oh, cheeky bit of play there. Not going to get out of this one, though. He needs to BKB. He's not going to BKB in time. Manta Star.
We have a gem on the Lena.
Yeah.
We also have a gem on the Magnus as well, so those are the two we need to look out for.
Yeah. So, smart pick off from Liquid, and then they transition, I think, into a 5-man bottom push. They'll try force out a buyback, maybe. They know they don't have to worry too much about mid.
But then again, there's less than a minute on Roshan, so they time this right.
I think the big thing is here, Bambo, he's on the sidelines, does not have buyback, so no buyback there. I think Liquid are thinking, hey, we can at least try force out a buyback. It's not going to happen. Maybe they can even chip away at this tower. Satanic picked up by TC, so he can actually go high ground. He can just attack the tower, because EG can't really engage on him. Korok's thinking the same thing. He's got 5k ult, doesn't even worry about not having a BKB, and Liquid are just going to do as much damage as possible. Lucent Beam, no, Refraction Storm by Fear.
And the ward, and the Dire Ward at Roshan just expired, just as Roshan's about to respawn.
Liquid,
so if they time this right...
It looks like they have. Brood will be respawning. Taking a teamfight here is risky against the Mag. It's like you say, Mag is the key hero.
I don't think they'll do it because, obviously, with Venom Wards and Magnus.
The big problem is, if they TP... They're gonna have to, there's a big creep wave... Okay, there's a medium creep wave top they have to defend. If they get seen at top lane or mid lane, EG get Roshan.
Yeah, in fact, they're already going there anyway because they know they're gonna have to deal with that.
I think they ditch top. Liquid are not gonna. They can't defend top because if they do, EG get Roshan. They're gonna see this top lane and be like, well, we have to stop them from Roshing. Rockets are going top. That's how they'll defend top as much as possible. But it may do a bit of damage to this tower, but ultimately they have to contest Roshan here. Roshan is what's going to win them the game. If they can get the Aegis for themselves, they have a chance to win the game with it. At the same time, Korok, he's backing off. He's no, he's not going top. If he shows himself top, EG know they can go into the Roshan pit. At least start working on Roshan. Maybe not get all of it, but as long as there's heroes missing on the map, which is the case. And TC's being smart. He's farming Ancients. He's farming. Yeah, he's buyback. He's farming while EG are just camping around Roshan. He knows that as long as he's missing on the map, EG don't see him when he's killing Ancients. EG are going to be not killing Roshan and playing very, very safe. EG can do the same thing. They can farm up their Ancients, but this is a big, big standoff near the Roshan pit.
As much as we talk about Phantom Lancer, TC's farm here is top notch. I mean, Satanic, Butterfly, BKB.
Well, he's pushing out mid lane, and that's the other thing. If Liquid can push out some of these lanes, they're scary. They've got a scary amount of sort of insta-push with a Luna. The damage there to bring down buildings is pretty scary when you have Glaives bouncing around building after building. Liquid, confidence, Korok into the Roshan pit, so just sitting there, and smart from Jo. He goes bottom. He's going to try force TPs back, and Liquid, maybe just as smart at trying to push down this mid lane. TC just going to go high ground on his own. He's going to see no one mid. He's going for this. He's forcing TPs back. He forces.
That's a fun one as well.
Yeah, that's smart from Liquid. They force PL bottom was going to cause some problems because someone was going to have to defend bottom lane. Yeah, here's the backstab from EG. There's a smoke on Demon as well. Sexy Bambo. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Malk is on his own. Bulba, he's going to catch out Malk elsewhere in the Roshan pit. Can EG do this? Bexy Bambo goes in first. RP from Demon onto Fluff. It's going to catch Fluff and Korok. Korok's sort of the bigger fish here. Can they actually fry? No, they can't. Korok with a big crit. He brings down one. He's still alive. He's on 40 HP. He's going to survive. The Shockwave not going to live. Demon up to the high ground. Brought down. Luna with the Aegis. Roshan goes to the Radiant team. Korok survives even longer. He's got the refract up. He finally gets brought down by a Central from Fear. Eclipse being popped. TC's trying to fight his way out of this one with a Satanic. He can. He can just man up. Oh, can he turn this one around? He's got it. He needs to use it now. He's going to do so. Goodbye, TC. Aegis is there. Everyone on Liquid hits the deck. What a team fight. That was a really weird team fight because two EG heroes got caught in the lane over on the right while three EG heroes, well, 2 or 3 EG heroes were sort of backstabbing through the river. EG were completely split in two. They had Brood and Mag coming from river, and they also had Venomancer getting caught out over in the river here. And I think that actually hurt Liquid, because it meant Clockwork wasn't there. They needed Clockwork to deal with the Mag, to deal with the Brood, but Clockwork was chasing a Venomancer. Who cares about the Venomancer at this point? Nothing against Malk, but he's a Venomancer. It could be ZSMJ playing the Venomancer, but you ignore him. He's not a hero you want to be chasing as a Clockwork. Clockwork needs to be prioritizing keeping Mag down, keeping Brood as well out of the fight. And Cog's hookshot is the way they have to do that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's like we're talking about, Magnus is going to make the difference here. And I don't feel like you can be initiating that unless you've got full control of Magnus.
Yeah.
And know where he is. You know, to respond to him.
And Korik's gone for a very ballsy build here. No BKB, MKB, and Daedalus.
Lost a lot there, including all the gems as well. I'm not sure who grabbed. I know Magnus still has his gem, but there is another one around here somewhere, I'm sure. I just can't find it.
It doesn't look more... It
They
doesn't
were
look...
pinging it, but...
Yeah, I don't see it for the Radiant team. Yeah, DD Rune. Bambo maybe going to take this? Yeah, he'll take this. So, Liquid, they get Roshan, they get Aegis, but they immediately lose it, which means we're not going to see that 5-man death ball push they love to do. They don't have the Aegis to work with. They do have TC, who can almost buy a Manta Star, maybe? Looks like... What's his gold looking like? No, TC's going MKB. I like this pickup even more, because we're probably going to see a Butterfly. Yeah, we've already got Talisman of Evasion on PL. Not to mention the Broodmother, the passive from Brood, makes you miss. 40% miss chance. You need an MKB against this. So yeah, MKB is a really smart pickup for Luna here.
TC's already gone for the MKB, I think. Yeah, he's got 2 javelins here on the courier, so he knows straight away.
And it was the same thing from TA.
Even though that fight didn't go their way, I mean, if you look at the gold graph...
hookshot in.
Because he picked up Russia.
I have to cut you off, but Bulba has gone in with a hookshot. He still needs to zone out Demon. He's just going to cog himself defensively here. BKB's being popped. Bulba, Ghost Scepter trying to get out of here. It's Bambo who popped the BKB. RP just on Korok. If they can bring down Korok, it's well worth it. This Eclipse not really doing enough damage. Now, Axe Mike on the run. Liquid are just dropping. 1 by 1. 4 are dead now. It's only TC. And TC's probably like, dude, where's my team at? I can't 1v5. EG. This is...
I just realized... That wasn't even TC's Eclipse. That was Fear again with the Eclipse he stole.
And he then goes on to steal Mana Burn. EG, I think, can just throne it here. 30 seconds. No one's buying back. No one has buyback. Go throne EG.
Nobody has buyback.
They're going to go for the racks. They're going to go for double racks, it looks like. But they could honestly go throne. I guess it's risky.
TA is 100 away from buyback, but it's no good. Cross, I'm going to get it.
If you go for the throne and you only get the tier 4 towers and don't kill the throne, then it's not ideal. If you get the double racks, you're suddenly really far ahead. Yeah. It looks like PL has overcome the odds. EG, they were behind by like 10k. They're still behind by 10k gold.
Yeah.
PL says 10k gold. What does that matter? It's, to me, the big thing has been the two Roshans. EG took the first and the second one while Liquid got it. They never really got to use the Aegis how they wanted to use it. It got wasted. And EG now, 4 Raxes. They're going to get both Raxes bottom. Meanwhile, top lane, Bulba's hooked his way in. Catches Geo, though. Going to move on to Malk. Once again, he's focusing down Malk too much. He needs to go on some of these other heroes. Geo, chain stun well here. Fluff on the run. He doesn't have mana for another stun. He's going to get brought down by Fear. Blink, Mana Burn. The burst damage is there. Geo still alive. Here comes Demon.
Oh, no.
Demon, no RP. 7 seconds, doesn't have mana. He's just going to skewer. Oh,
the cogs.
Bulba.
So good.
He may have just kept kept Liquid in the game a bit longer. Buyback from PL. And Liquid may just go straight down mid lane. I think they're 5-manning mid, and if this doesn't work, it's probably all over for him.
Sexy Bambo cheekily finishes off the racks on bottom before TPing out.
Well, this is the Hail Mary. Liquid, TC is going to pick up his MKB. He's not worried about buyback. He says, we need MKB now. He's going to drop his TP scroll, and if Liquid don't get at least Raxus here, it's GG.
They can't. Magnus has got buyback.
They still have to try. I agree it's going to be hard, but they have to try. If this doesn't... Down 4 Raxes against Mag PL, you're going to lose late game, so Liquid have to go for this.
If Liquid get RP there, it's over.
Yeah, and we've seen Mag, even if he doesn't catch Luna, even if he only catches the TA, it's been working out well. Uh-oh. Are you still with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I just had a bit of in-game lag, in-game spike there. I don't know if you're getting that as well.
No.
No frames dropped on XSplit, so it looks like things are okay. I thought my internet was like dropping out. Top lane being pushed. Top lane Raxes are sort of vulnerable right now. But it's Liquid who have to end the game. RP just on TC. Can he get this BKB off? TC needs the BKB. He needs the Satanic. He can. Not the best target for Demon because he's got Satanic. BKB. In goes Bambo. Tears picked up 2 on the back line. Must have been some big crits coming out. And Korok going in. Trying to bring down Geo. Geo just used buyback. Liquid could turn this game around in just a second here. Geo on the sideline. Demon as well. Oh, this game's gone horribly wrong. Ultra kill. T4 towers.
Shit.
Oh my gosh, and back goes Ix Mike. He's defending the base. It's only Bambo alive. They've done it. The 5-man YOLO mid-strats has worked. Team Liquid. Nerves of steel. Bambo down. 5 men dead. EG are out of the G1 League. EG are not going to China. Liquid is still in it. They're guaranteed a top 3 finish. They need to win one more match to go to China, but oh, EG have just got to be absolutely burning. 4 Raxes.
We said that the Magnus will either make or break this game, and I think at the end there, just the one-man OP is just... I can't... I was laughing in chat. That's pretty rude, but it was a good game. Wow.
I mean, EG played an amazing game, but one decision can just throw everything away. It's like you said, the one-man RP works if it's on TA. If they kill off Korok, one-man RP is fine, but it's on Luna. Luna, BKB, Satanic, that RP does 0 damage. Essentially, the net outcome is no damage done, because the Satanic Luna's full HP.
Yeah,
if you do it on
that was perfect time.
If you do it on the TA, even if you don't kill the TA is on 200-300 HP and can't fight. But Luna can always fight, even if you use the RP. I think Demon thought he had both TA and Luna in the RP. Oh, Demon, I don't... He's carried EG this far in the G1 League, so I hate to sort of say he lost them this game, but that one decision at the end was what caused EG to lose.
There's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure there.
Yeah, it's like you say. Yeah, no, definitely a lot of pressure. There's so much at stake. A trip to China in the biggest tournament in terms of prize pool after the international. I think it's like $40,000 US just for first place, and I think it's like $65,000 total prize pool in the G1 League. And there you have it, guys. EG are out. Liquid with a 2-0. What an ending to a great game. What an ending. Well, thanks everyone for joining. I'm Gods from Beyond the Summit, and joining me was Cyborg Matt. You can check out his blog. He does all kinds of amazing patch notes, patch streams, I guess you should say. And definitely check out what he does.
Analysis.
Yeah, content analysis. That's a better word.
Dota stuff. If you like Dota, check it out.
Yeah, if you like Dota, check out his blog. Also, you can follow him on Twitter, twitter.com/cyborgmatt, I assume.
Yep.
Yep. And you can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/btsgods, to know when Beyond the Summit are going live, as well as all the cool stuff that myself and Beyond the Summit are doing. Our studio will be up and running soon. It will be up for the TI3 qualifiers. We'll be running a couple of weeks, but that's neither here nor there. We've got ourselves Liquid advancing, and our next series is going to be absolutely fantastic. So be sure to tune into our next series, which is going to be Fnatic up against Alliance, which is our final match for today. And then finally tomorrow, we're going to see who sort of advances in the second spot. So winner of Fnatic versus Alliance advances to China. That match will be on later, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll play some filler videos while we wait for next series. Thanks for joining me, Cyborg Matt.
Well, thanks for the invite, Gods.
All right.
I don't mind helping out.
Well, guys, we'll have a quick break now and be back soon with more Dota 2.
See you guys.